kind of out of character video, I think. Yeah, that's what I think it is. I love that soy guy. Made some video about love, you know, and the triangle thing, you know, the fact that even that part of our lives, this most intense piece of our lives, is crap. Yeah, it's really hard to get it right. It's really hard to find the right person and the right timing and the right everything. It seems like it should be relatively simple, sort of. I mean, 7 billion people, blah, 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 do the math. It shouldn't be that hard to find somebody that does it for you and that you do it for. Yeah, it's not that easy. I've both been lucky and unlucky. I mean, I was desperately unlucky in love, you know, in terms of getting it right. But I did wait. I mean, I was discriminating, so I didn't just throw it away. I mean, I knew mistakes before they took place. So I didn't fall into the trap of, you know, thinking I could make something out of something that I knew wasn't going to happen. So I did wait. But, you know, then my life got fucked up, and so then things became impossible anyway. So yeah, I don't, you know, this isn't my subject, not my expertise. But I don't think, I think you just look at the world and say, nobody's an expert. You really have to get lucky, and I hate to say that, but that's what part of it's about. I guess you could really work at it. I mean, you could try to meet a lot of people, and you know, try to make it happen. Try to find that person that's going to be, you know, yeah, it's going to work. You know, where it's that perfect. And that's really what people have to demand. They have to demand a kind of perfection. People always talk about this compromise crap. I think it's a big mistake. I don't think it goes anywhere. I mean, unless you're going to acclimate into some sort of lifestyle, you know, where all the passion is ripped out of it and it's just a relationship of convenience and you just do your role playing. Screw that. So yeah, but I don't got anything. I mean, I'm, you know, my expectations as a teenager, my want, my desire was intense for this perfect, you know, merging, you know, of myself with someone else. And but it just didn't happen. And if it did, like I said, if I would have fallen for some of the things that look pretty close, that look like the illusion of it, that, you know, that at least on my side, what if something would have happened? What if, you know, I can do that all day long, and I can project all kinds of horrible scenarios where I would have fallen deeply in, and you know, they would have, you know, maybe they would have cheated on me or done something, maybe something horrible, and I would have just been destroyed and blah blah blah, and alcoholic and venereal diseases and who knows what. And so I avoided all that shit by being lonely and miserable. So, but yeah, I don't know. Yeah, so really, yeah, I got nothing. I have nothing. Nothing. It's just, it's really difficult. Relationships are really difficult. I almost wish it was Russian roulette. I almost wish every time you had sex there was a, you know, a 10% chance or something, of like a 1% chance, let's say, just so you can get a few licks in, so to speak. Yeah, that you just blow up. You just evaporate, right? The right perfect moment. You would just go into that, you know, that place of perfection, and you just fly into some black hole of orgasmic whatever, and you'd never come back. Because it certainly would simplify things. And certainly, you know, for all the crap and all the bullshit people live for, their Disney worlds and their whatevers and all the other shit, yeah, there's just nothing better than that you know, whatever you want to call it, sex thing. And yeah, fuck it. The rest of this is all fucking what am I supposed to get horny over this shit? Fuck that. Well, I mean, you know, I've done it. But anyway, yeah. So I got no advice beyond. I got no commentary. Life sucks. Love is just the fact that love will kill you, will destroy you, will cause you more pain potentially than any other element of your existence. More hours of angst and heartache and loneliness and despair. And maybe all of that is part of what creates the passion in the first place. Who the hell knows? I mean, if I project backwards, I mean, I was born, you know, looking horny for it, and so it always seemed like the desperate want, the thing I was holding out for, is some way to express this, even before I knew what the fuck it was for. Yeah, I mean, maybe that's the desert. It gets you starving and creates the power of it in the first place. So again, maybe it's all just made out of negative. Yeah. So being hungry is good, wanting is good in the sense that it gives you that capacity to have that, you know, when you do get it, it's so damn good kind of feeling. You're able to get the most out of it, let's put it that way, when you're good and ready for it. Yeah. It's like you know, where you have a horrible pain or a misery or something, and you know it's taken away from you. That's such a great feeling. So anyway, yeah, that's all I got on this subject. So anyway, out of character kind of video, I think. Not entirely, but mostly. But you know, I appreciate your honesty and even talking about it. I appreciate you as a often cranky contributor to my video production and such. So till next time and whatnot. Yeah, I don't think there's anything else. I could contrive something. There's little violets over here, but I don't have the right camera to get the proper good out of it, the value. Yeah, just like nothing without the macro. Anyway, vines for climbing. I'm gonna do that someday. I'll do naked vine climbing. That'll be cool. Anyway, till next time. Oh, I forgot. Yeah, you did raise the issue. Oh, now the sun comes out. I mean, god damn it. Yeah, right. I get back home to cut the grass, the sun comes out. Shit. Anyway, yeah, you did bring up the point of people's responsibility in relationships. And, you know, I've been on both sides of that thing. You know, both sides of the I love you equation. You know, both sides of the, you know, both angles of the triangle. And they both suck. I mean, it sucks to have somebody love you who you don't love, and it sucks to love somebody who doesn't love you back. But I don't think you can blame, I mean, the people who you love, they can't do much about it, can they? Realistically, what are they supposed to do? You know? Drink a magic potion? I mean, you know, they really can't control your desire. So you can't really blame them for, you know, your circumstance. So the only one you can take responsibility for is your place in it all. I have to concede I'm sort of whipped. I'm going to try to make things, I'm going to try, and that sometimes even that's bad. You know, you shouldn't even try, because you know, the other person's going to want more than you're going to be able to give, and so that's going to fail anyway. So yeah, it's just ugly. Who needs this shit? I mean, I just wouldn't bargain for this. I wouldn't bargain for the responsibility. I don't want the responsibility. I don't It's not my game. I didn't invent this shit. I'm not. I'm trying to pull the switch down. Everybody's stopping me, so to speak. So, what can I say? It's fail. Can't really be done in the real world. We should live in fantasy worlds because they're the only ones that are safe. The end. There's not much else to say. Yeah. Best I can do. Sorry.